Good morning. My name is Edma Ohima Lawe.
And my name is Godwin Namboh because it's a Tuesday.
I knew you were going to do that. I actually knew you were going to do that.
It's Tuesday the 17th of August 2021 and you're welcome to the best morning show in town, the AM Club, coming to you live from the MX24 studios at the Silicon Square here in East Legon.
Absolutely, and that's right. We are home to fun, fearless, and factual information. We are here to keep you company over the next 2 hours, as well as keep you entertained, inspired, and of course, informed.
Absolutely. Waking up this morning was so difficult for me.
I
don't know why.
Maybe
it was a good show yesterday, so I was like kind of relaxed.
I think it's because the energy that was used for yesterday's show was a lot. So this morning was
this morning, I was finding it difficult.
And it was raining when I was on my way to work as well.
You know what? I'm lodging in East Legon and I say something. I don't know why it never rains in East Legon. What is the problem?
I don't know.
Now what you want to do is to watch out for Coffee Daily, where we will be recapping the top most trending stories around the world.
Absolutely, and the big conversation comes up next with Lifestyle Daily, where we take a look into issues that are affecting your everyday living.
Absolutely, and our hashtag today, like I said, is Tuesday, so it's Travel Tuesday. And on this episode, we'll share an amazing tourism experience at Bunso Eco Park of the Eastern region. You had fun.
Do you know what? You guys shouldn't laugh because you see as the show goes on. You shouldn't laugh.
Chichi's video.
I know, right? But remember, this is the AM Club where you are a major part of the show. So do join us online. We are streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube at MX24GH. And the hashtag is the AM Club. Remember, and our social media handles are at MX24GH on all social media platforms.
UK for because it's GH.
GH,
Right. From UK, you should do GH. And also remember, we are not just on social media. We're also very active on WhatsApp. The numbers are the number is 055 033 1511. 055 033 1511. So do also send us your comments, your voice notes, video reactions to the stories we are going to cover here on the show today.
Absolutely. And it's now time for our daily dose of Vim. Hashtag my daily dose of Vim. And today's message is stop wasting time.
Stop it.
Let's watch.
Stop it.
You know what I hear? I hear the clock ticking. And time waits for no man. Life goes by, and it goes last breath, and don't let another day slip by. You know what I
I'm not sure if I quite understand what she's saying, but at Rida Mayang 14 says, a very laudable initiative, but the sad part is looking at our maintenance culture. By the time Agenda 111 would be completed, then more than half of ambulances would have been broken down, bringing us back to zero. That's how the system operates in this country. This is worthy of note, Edma, I must say. Our maintenance culture in this country it's not the best.
Absolutely.
It's not the best.
Absolutely.
But we can look at other regional hospitals, or we can look at other big hospitals like the Dodowa Hospital, which is a very, I don't know if you've been there.
No, I have not.
It's a very beautiful place. You go to Ridge. So I think we're doing better with our maintenance culture now. I think so.
Okay.
I think so. What else?
Now let's move on to the trending UTAG strike. The Labour Court Division of the High Court has awarded a cost of 3,000 Ghana cedis against the University Teachers Association of Ghana UTAG for what the court described as a waste of its time. You know, UTAG members have been on strike since the beginning of August over better conditions of service. But yesterday, the court convened to hear an injunction application by the National Labour Commission against the teachers' union over the strike. But the hearing could not proceed due to UTAG's inability to complete its processes. UTAG has been trending since on social media. Godwin, what have they been saying on social media?
Well, let's check out what some of social media users have been saying concerning this particular topic. I hope they are students. At PK_Mante says, NLC UTAC court case adjourned to August 19th. Cost of 3,000 Ghana cedis awarded against UTAC. The court will hear 2 motions. 1, to set aside NLC injunction, and 2, to compel UTAC to comply with NLC order. Hashtag now or never. Interesting. Teflon, at Teflon done, not the Teflon done we know, but says that we will help UTAC pay the 3,000 Ghana cedis. We support them and they take the momo. So please send it to my number. We have heard you, sir. We will send you the money. At Mo_Jab says, I say I go take this UTAC strike learn, but class group staff are not open. Wait, let me take this again. It says, I say I go take this UTAC strike learn, but class group staff are not open. Not slides. Hey. Charlie. Just a group nuclear on course. Hey. Lecture notes. At Kobe Lamar says, this UTAC strike is ending like Pentecost song. When you think the song is over and you are getting ready to be seated, then someone at the back will shout, oh. The song can also end and these singers will repeat the same line for 3 hours. Is that the case for Pentecost?
I don't know. I don't go to Pentecost.
I see. At Mabana Nice says that we understand the worries of UTAC, but are they happy their awards graduation is being withheld? Question for UTAC members. And what do you think? I mean, we're going to talk about this extensively.
Exactly.
During Lifestyle Daily.
Absolutely, yes. But I feel like, well, by what I read online and through my research, the president of the UTAG, Professor Charles Malfoy, did say that there is no negotiations going on as at now between the UTAG members and the government. So they still have a reason as to why they are on strike. So I feel like if really and truly their needs to be adhered to, then this negotiation between the two parties needs to be had, and a conversation or something needs to be, because we need to think about the students as well. Absolutely. Yes, the teachers have been waiting for this since 2012, but then the students also matter. And when student life matter.
And when this thing started, the students were very excited about the strike.
Yes.
You know, the comments coming in on social media was very interesting.
It's like when you're little and it starts to rain or something, it snow. Well, I was in the UK or in France, and it snows heavily, and it's like school has been cancelled, and you're like, yes, school, no school. But then eventually it gets boring, and you're like, you know what, I miss my friends, I miss going to school, I miss learning. So, you know, I think that's what's happening right now.
That is what you can compare it to. Let me compare it to this for you. When in Ghana we were sacked for school fees, we get very excited. I don't know if you experienced this back in JSS and primary school. When they sack us for school fees, it's like a vacation for us. It's amazing, and I think that's what the university guys were experiencing. Yeah. I don't know about snow and all those things you're talking about.
Sorry, but let me take my bougie self away. Moving on. But anyways, like Godwin just said, we will bring you an extensive conversation on the topic on Lifestyle Daily. Now let's move on to the alleged ritual killing that happened a few months ago. The 2 teenagers who allegedly murdered an 11-year-old boy in Kaswa for money rituals have confessed to an earlier murder. Appearing in court yesterday, one of the boys told the court that the murder of the 10-year-old boy was not their first. He confessed that they earlier killed a pregnant woman. However, the other alleged accomplice denied his involvement in the whole incident. My reaction to this is, whoa. Like, I'm shaking, like, whoa. But Godwin, what is social media? How is social media reacting to this news?
It's a rather disturbing story. I remember when the story broke, we thought it was terrible for such young people to kill.
Exactly.
You know, a little child.
Money ritual is the motive behind a money ritual.
And to think that they had done even another murder like earlier is unthinkable. Crazy. It's unthinkable. But at Kweku_MB says, in today's court hearing of the Kaswa boys, one of the boys confessed to having killed a pregnant woman in the past before that of the 10-year-old boy, which eventually got them arrested. The other boy denied being involved in any of the killings, though. Wild. Very wild. Very wild. At TMK_Chiwali says, hey, So one of the Kaswa ritual killers, the teenagers who killed that 11-year-old boy, confessed about killing a pregnant woman for ritual money before. Small boys, we get this mindset so early like this. Dear, it's at Adum Under says government for change the name Kaswa to something. This is a serious matter, but this is also funny. Someone said that if you love somebody, you go and live at Kaswa. Anyways, at Akwesi_pa_bright, it says, do you remember the 2 teenage boys who gruesomely murdered an 11-year-old boy in Kaswa in an attempt to use his body parts for money rituals? Well, the boys who currently are standing trial in court have confessed to killing a pregnant woman before perpetrating their recent crime. Any other crime? I don't know what to say. Really, I
am so confused, and at such a young age, wanting to kill somebody. Killing somebody, even killing a fly, to me is a big issue. So just imagine killing a whole human being for money rituals at a young age. Like, what is our society coming to? Like,
gosh. Anyways, I want to move on from this.
Yes, please, let's move on, because I'm going to get emotional.
Young people out there, please, please, money ritual, I don't know, is it real? Like, what kind of mentality is this? Look, let's move away from all the sad stuff. It's Tuesday, let's talk about some sports. And as my friend said, probably the most useless transfer ever in the history of soccer. Chelsea fans are excited about Romelu Lukaku returning to the club. Now, fans on Twitter have been expressing their support and expectation for Lukaku. But before we look at what the fans have been saying, here's Lukaku's first speech after his return to Chelsea. Listen.
It feels good. It feels good. Like I said, I feel blessed. I feel blessed with the opportunity. I'm very grateful. But yeah, I think eventually it was meant to happen. You know, I think as a person, you have to dream, and you know, but you have to set yourself targets as well. And yeah, the opportunity came along, I think, at the right time, because you know the club wants to keep winning, and you know.
Romelu Lukaku is now the most expensive player in the world. Is that the case?
Used to be Neymar, but now he's the most expensive player.
So he's more expensive than what's his name, Messi?
Yes, he is.
Who?
He is Lukaku.
Let's check out some tweets. Let's see what people have been saying.
Why are you Godwin, why are you hating?
James
like, I don't understand. Where is the hate coming from?
James Garner is not going to be excited at all with what I'm doing. Oh my goodness. This is Linda says, man, you're going to cook this season. I'm so excited. Really? Hashtag look who's back. Oh, I like the hashtag. Look who's back.
Oh yeah, Lukaku, look who's back.
Yes.
Oh, I see that.
At Bijibet says, Romelu Lukaku on his potential Chelsea debut. I'm happy. So he quotes, she or he quotes him. Says, I'm happy the first one is a big game away at Arsenal. So hopefully we can prepare ourselves well and get a good result. Arsenal is a team you're excited to play. Well, who else is excited to see the Belgian light up the Premier League again? Look who's back. Hashtag bigger rewards. Arsenal is no team to be proud of.
You're throwing shots left, right, centre.
At Will Reina, well, I'm standing here, I have the chance to. It just looks right. I think Chelsea people are being extra with this thing.
I think
they're just being extra. This one says, at Son of Mina says, how many goals do you think Romelu Lukaku will score in all competitions by the end of the season? Answer for yourselves. That's it for Lukaku's story. And still on sports, all 6 Premier League clubs involved in the failed European Super League have been allowed to retain European Club Association membership. Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United and Tottenham, as well as AC Milan, Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid have rejoined the ECA, European Club Association, till 2023. Barcelona, Real Madrid and Juventus have, however, not been reinstated. I mean, this is exciting. At least football is back
Yes.
to what it was.
It's keeping most of you occupied. Most of you. Anyways, let's move on to the latest social media feature. WhatsApp has added a disappearing photo feature to the latest version of their app. The feature is known as View Once and is similar to the Instagram's expiring media feature, the way it works. So when you basically post a photo using the feature, it will appear and disappear once you open it. And once you leave the chat, it would be gone forever. But before you post a picture, you will have to press the select and select the view once before you can post it, and then the video or picture will be deleted after the person has viewed it. I haven't updated my WhatsApp yet, so I don't know of this feature yet, but I can't wait to use it just in case I want to send Godwin a picture of the sun.
The picture of the sun?
Yes.
Okay. The sun doesn't shine
Godwin,
well.
how are we going to, how does it work? Please show us how it works.
Just as you rightly said, you know, can we demonstrate?
But have you updated your WhatsApp here?
No.
Have you seen this feature?
No, I haven't seen this feature. Honestly, I have not. I have no time for it. Seriously, I don't. But I think it will help some people send photos and videos that can only be viewed once.
In a lifetime.
I mean, in a bit to increase privacy. I guess that's what this feature is
Absolutely.
about. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, Wi-Fi password, blah, 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 blah. So you just view it once and basically that's it. So what's the Wi-Fi password again? You send a picture, you view it once and it disappears. I feel like WhatsApp particularly, WhatsApp and Instagram like copying too much. I feel like they take, you know, bits and pieces of what other people are creating and then, you know, incorporate it into their system.
They are the last people to ever do it, but then by the time they do it, they have everybody's
exactly.
features
I don't know how this is a Snap thing. This is a Snap thing.
Yeah, because Snap also does that in a message. Like basically, you view it once and then basically it goes away unless you go to the setting and you want to what was the word? You want to save the chat, but even with that, it only says for 24 hours, unless you actually click on it and then it saves it.
It's done.
It's done. Yeah.
Well, copy. No kill anybody. And then let's move on to our final trending story this morning. Not so exciting news, but let's go overseas into the Middle East where trouble once again is brewing. After 20 years of occupying Afghanistan after the invasion, the U.S. and its allies have been forced out of Afghanistan. It's once again a Taliban takeover. Taliban announced its full control of the country on Sunday after Afghan President Ashraf Ghani fled and his government collapsed. The situation was quite emotional as social media feeds were flooded with photos of thousands of Afghanistans fleeing the country. U.S. sent a huge plane to collect over 600 people who are trying to flee the country. President Joe Biden has said he stands squarely behind the U.S. exit from Afghanistan as he faces withering criticism over the Taliban's lightning conquest of the war-torn country. Watch President Joe Biden.
I always promised the American people that I will be straight with you. The truth is,
and they criticize him woefully.
Yes.
And he's in power now, and he's saying the same thing Trump said, that, you know, they spend trillions in trying to,
so much money,
you know,
yeah.
help other countries when those countries do not want to help themselves. But this is a very dicey situation. Now that they're
Yes, it
fleeing,
is.
now that
It
America
is.
has left Afghanistan, what's going to happen to them?
I mean, the Taliban have taken full possession of the country.
Oh boy.
And it's rather sad to witness that, because countless of women, children, and men are going to die in the hands of these Taliban.
Well, in my
But then
opinion,
I also read somewhere, there was a tweet of this person that said, I hope the world are going to open their doors to people of Afghanistan to enter as immigrants, just because of the situation that's happening there.
I seriously think that the West needs to come together to fight Taliban, honestly, because this victory is not just for Taliban.
Yeah.
It's going to be a message across to
Thank
all militants
you.
across the world,
Thank
and they're
you
going to
very
think
much.
that if it has been achieved in Afghanistan, it can be done in Nigeria, it can be done in Sudan, it can be done in all these other places. So I really think they need to fight Taliban back on this one. But
I definitely agree.
someone will say, whose family should go and fight it? But well, the militants' return to rule brings an end to almost 20 years of a U.S.-led coalition's presence in the country.
Wow.
That's it for that story.
So now let's move on to our trending video of the day. What seems to be a priest in a church giving young ladies of Saint Monica's what the caption read as a holy kiss. Okay, let's watch this. Wait, I'm speechless. Wait, hold on. Godwin. Godwin, what's happening here?
What did I just watch?
What did we just watch?
Please, I need Parazone for my eyes. I need to watch
Wait,
this thing.
so the priest is kissing.
I mean, we
young
don't know what the
ladies.
story is. I don't know what the story is. I don't know what's behind it. I don't know if he was preaching and he was using it as an example. I don't know. But all I see is him.
During this period of COVID,
Exactly.
so you take off your nose mask and give...
I mean, in their defense, the ladies were wearing nose masks, weren't they?
No, but I am not understanding this. Like, what's the purpose? I need to research. I need to do more research and find out what's happening and why this had to happen at church.
The Bible says that greet each other with a holy kiss.
Holy kiss.
Yes, please. I don't know how holy that kiss is.
Please send in your thoughts and comments on all our social media platforms at MX24GH. to basically express yourself as to how you take this video, because I don't even know. I need to do more research. However, that will be all for Coffee Daily. And remember, still to come, we are going to take a 360 look into the UTAG strike on Lifestyle Daily.
Wagwan people, you know what it is. We are right here in the AM Club with MX Breaks, guys. Hey, guys, wagwan.
Wagwan, brother.
I like the enthusiasm. I like it.
I love your shirts, man.
Oh, I said thanks.
I love it.
Thank you.
You're looking
very
fly.
colorful
Kevin, what do you
today.
think about the priest kissing?
Oh, you know, I was thinking about turning into a priest. I was thinking, hey, why not? I mean, you know.
I know, right? You're going to get free kisses from the
Hey,
ladies in
free
the church.
kisses. He was like, remove your mask so I can suck your tongue. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh, guys, you know, yesterday, a lot of people were telling me that they really like our set. Eh?
Thank you.
Oh, yeah,
We
yeah,
love
yeah,
it
that's
too.
really
Thank you
nice.
so much.
Yeah,
I love you,
it's very
viewers.
nice.
We
Thank
love
you, guys.
it too.
Thank you. We're here for you. We're here for you. Come on, take us away, bro.
We're there for you. Anyway, guys, today on MX Breaks, we're talking about Sha'Carri, who is back to racing, and a roller coaster on a ship. Me not do that. My name is Kevboy B, guys. You don't know, I'm the patois teacher. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on TikTok. You see me? I'm very popular over there. So follow me at KEVOYB. Zane, now our stories for today. Rapper Strongman is in the news for a couple of reasons. First, fans couldn't seem to get over his drastic hair transformation from dreads to a low cut. And of course, the internet came out with plenty to say, as usual. Now, the rapper then dropped a freestyle video to his song, Statue. However, that was also a point of contention between fans. Some claim to be feeling hurt and betrayed by the changes he's implementing, but Strongman has not backed down. I mean, why are you hurt about his changes? I don't understand. I don't understand. The guy trimmed his hair. It's okay. It's okay. Now, the Mardi Gras cruise ship is becoming the first ever cruise ship to house a roller coaster. Now, the cruise ship is said to be the largest yet, with a maximum capacity of 6,500 passengers. As though that isn't wild enough, it hosts on board an amusement park, including a fully functional roller Sha'Carri Richardson has a point to prove, ladies and gentlemen. The 100-meter sprinter was initially banned right after the qualifiers due to the presence of THC in her system. Can you imagine? The two stories are connected. Now, she and 7 others are set to race in the Prefontaine Classics. Now, Tokyo's 100-meter medalists, all Jamaicans, are also said to be participating, and Sha'Carri is more than ready. And my Jamaicans are ready for you, Sha'Carri. So please, Zoa, they're winning. They're taking it home. Guys, that's all for the stories today.
Amazing.
Jamaica.
Jamaica
Jamaicans
always at the forefront of athletics.
I tell you, man.
But why do you guys run so fast?
I have no clue.
I heard, do you know what? I saw a tweet from Safari, and he was like, it's because you guys eat good food.
It's good food.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys eat good food too.
Yeah, we do. Exactly.
The thing is, we have this thing called champs, high school champs, and it's very competitive. So what happens is that we start from like 12
That's
all the way. Yeah, man.
And you
it's a
train
big
your body,
event. Yeah, it's a big event, like a 5-day event, and
Wow.
it's well
And
supported.
you're just running.
Oh yeah, we're just running and running and running. It's very well supported.
Running from what?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But guys, do you remember the patois word from yesterday? Edma, I want you to tell me.
Yeah.
Hey, get them.
So what's the other patois you have for us
Today,
today?
our patois word is nuff.
Enough.
Say
Wait,
enough.
if I know what
Enough.
You know this one, Godwin?
Enough. Too much.
A lot. It means a lot. Yeah, it means a lot. So
I have enough of clothes at home.
You say I have enough clothes.
I have enough clothes.
Enough clothes.
Form a sentence with enough.
Yeah.
We have enough viewers and what do you call it? What do you call it? Love from social media.
Yeah, man. Enough love.
Enough love. That's right. Thanthank you very much, Kevin.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you guys. Hey guys, I'll see you guys then. I'll see you guys tomorrow on MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment. My name is Kev4B. This is MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment. Take it away, guys.
Okay, so let's take a quick commercial break and we'll be back very shortly.
A song I'd love to share with you today. Come on and sing along.
Look what I'm doing, do it just like me. Look what I'm doing, spin around with me. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing, come and brush with me. Come and brush with me.
Underarms. You don't usually think about them. You protect them from sweat and odor, but that's not enough. What they need is something that takes care of them, so they feel good whatever you put them through. Introducing Dove Antiperspirant. It goes beyond 48-hour protection, giving you long-lasting dryness and soft, smooth underarms. Dove Antiperspirant cares for your underarm skin like never before.
Across Africa, nations are beginning to trade among themselves like never before, creating the largest continental market the world has ever seen. On the Single African Market Program, we will show you how products, services, capital and people will be crossing barriers as the continent and its citizens embrace a single market in a sustainable manner for growth and development to meet targeted UN development goals.
Congratulations, Your Excellency.
Agriculture, manufacturing, aviation, maritime, mining, energy, tourism, technology and telecommunication, formal and informal trading, education, health, legal justice, financial and stock markets are all connecting in one African market. Get the latest update on all opportunities from the continent's trade house. Know the success stories and how challenges are being addressed. Africa is ready to trade among itself and the world, so are the people. The Single African Market is the voice of businesses that trumpets the vision of Africa everywhere, in association with the Government of Ghana, International Chamber of Commerce, Business for Peace Foundation, GIZ, UNECA, and UNDP.
The Single African Market, this Monday at 8 p.m. on MX24.
Unique, contemporary, engaging. Introducing the ultimate talk show that captures, scrutinizes, and stirs up conversations around relevant content across the globe. We talk to the movers and shakers in the tech, youth entrepreneurship, creative arts industry, and many more. Join me, Kwame A. Opoku, usher you to the realm beyond the headlines, new tech releases, trends, and clicks. It's going to be a fun ride on MS Conversations.
Hey, Abrantia, Aketesia, Ibi Family, Charlie, MX24. My baby, must say, baby, about them people that do bad.
Hey guys, this is
your girl, Bishasha.
This is the best MC, best hype man in Ghana 2020. I beg you success, the highest MC. Keep watching MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
And your best breakfast show is still ongoing. This is AM Club on MX24, coming to you from our studio here at the Silicon Square in East Legon. You're welcome. Remember, our hashtag is hashtag the AM Club, hashtag Travel Tuesday, hashtag MX24, and the hashtags keep coming. Do well to send us your thoughts and your comments on social media at MX24GH. Now, UTAG members have been on strike since the beginning of August. The association has been asking the government to restore the conditions of service as agreed upon in 2012. According to them, the 2012 conditions of service pegged the basic plus market premium of a lecturer at $2,084.42, but currently the current arrangement has reduced its members' basic premiums to $997.84. UTAG is insisting they will not return to work until their demands are met, despite an injunction by the National Labour Commission last Friday. Now, joining us for our conversation today will be President of the UTAG University of Energy and Natural Resources Chapter, Dr. David Anafo. He'll be joining us via Zoom. I also have SLC President of the University of Ghana, Accra City Campus, with me here in the studio, Clinton Bafo Banning. I'll also be joined by Chairman Opon Daniel, who is the NUG Secretary for Education, shortly also via Zoom. But I have Banning here, Mr. Banning, looking so fly in his, grey suits, but you're looking good. Welcome to the studio. So, first of all, what do you make of all these happenings?
All right, thank you very much. A very good morning to all students out there. I think largely the student population has been hit very hard by this particular strike because it came at an unexpected moment when we were fast approaching completion of school for the level 400s as well as examination for the first cohort. University of Ghana is running a modular section, so we have 100s and 400s coming in first ahead of the 200s. So it took us by surprise, but you know how students are. Most of us weren't so much prepared ahead of the exam, so it came with so much excitement on the side of the students. But I think we've been hardly hit very hard by this particular strike because now almost all academic activities are on hold and we are not certain on how things are going on. There needs to be a review of our academic calendar and academic activities, and it has left the leadership of the student body wanting because we do not know how to communicate to the students, neither is the university management ready to communicate until UTAG the issues are properly resolved or delved into. So I think now we are left in a state of dilemma. We don't know whether we are going straight or we are moving left or right. We just hope that certainly we would get the needful response and academic work can resume so that we can hopefully leave the school and
let's avoid all the seriousness right now. And let me ask you, because when this thing started happening, we saw some tweets coming in from students. They were very funny comments. It looks like they're not interested in going back to school. They enjoy whatever is happening. But so for you on campus, Accra City Campus, University of Ghana, Accra City Campus, you interact with students a lot. What have they been saying to you?
Not to even go far, because even my coming here had a lot of messages from students telling me I shouldn't tell the public that students want to return back to school because they are really enjoying their stay off lectures whilst on campus. You know how exciting it would be when you're on campus and you are receiving money from parents and you are not going for lectures. So obviously students are excited by the decision of UTAG, and you see them applauding and telling the UTAG president, national president, to stay strict with the decision he has taken so that it extends it. But in the long run, I think we are going to be largely affected, and as such, whatever discussions that needs to go on between UTAG and the government should be with immediate effect discussed and addressed so that we can return things back to normal. We've already spent so much time at home due to the COVID restrictions and other things, so it wouldn't be fair to the student body should just continue for about 21 days, which I believe within the statutes of the universities would have to close down if activities don't go on.
Right, let's find out if your compatriot, the NUG Secretary for Education, Chairman Opon Daniel, shares your sentiments. And Chairman, good morning and thank you for joining us on the show. Hello, Chairman. Chairman Opon Daniel, if you could unmute yourself, we'll be very grateful, please.
All right, good morning.
Wonderful, good morning. I trust you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm fine by grace, and you?
I'm doing well, thank you very much. Welcome to the AM Club. I was just speaking with SLC President of University of Ghana City Campus Chapter, and I was telling him about how most students don't seem to be interested in going back to school. Do you share the same sentiment?
Right. First of all, I'll say thank you for the opportunity given, and that I think I share in the sentiment or the assertions of my brother. I think when we started this fight, a lot of students, we've been having a lot of messages trying to ask us to stop, and others giving some funny comments that looks, we've not asked you to embark on any kind of thing. I don't know, we haven't similar comments from students, but I think that's not stopping us from achieving our main focus.
Absolutely.
So basically we are still on the go and ensuring that sanity will prevail as far as this matter is concerned.
All right, let me cross over to Dr. David Anafu, who is the UTAG, let me be sure of that. Yes, he's the president of the UTAG, University of Energy, and General Secretary, rather, of UTAG, University of Energy and Natural Resources Chapter, Dr. David Anafu. Doc, good morning and thank you for joining us on the AM Club.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
Doc, how far with negotiations?
Yeah, it's an interesting question. Honestly speaking, I think negotiations broke down somewhere around the end of July. And that is how come UTAG decided to withdraw teaching services. Teaching and related services, and that will include marking of exam scripts, certain questions, and supervising students' theses, amongst others. So, as we speak, there is no negotiations ongoing.
But Dr. David Anafu, the NLC says that it is interested in UTAG members returning to the classrooms so that they will continue negotiations with government on your behalf. Is that not the case?
The point is that UTAG negotiates with government and not with the NLC.
Right.
Now, the interesting thing about NLC's claim is that you want us to go back to the classroom for negotiations to resume immediately. Meanwhile, you've also sued us in the law court. There's an interlocutory injunction in place against our strike. Nobody negotiates in good faith by taking the other party to court. If you want us to have negotiations, if you want us to have good faith in the processes, if you want us to have candid conversations, the court is not the final place. Shouldn't be an option at all. Once you sue me, then it means that I must also take legal steps to clear myself.
When you say
that is how come UTAG also decided to initiate processes at the law courts to set aside the interlocutory injunction that was secured by NLC.
Suing is such a strong word, Dr. David Anafu. It's an injunction preventing UTAG from continuing with their strike so that negotiations will be ongoing. So it will be a win-win situation, almost a win-win situation for everyone, including majorly the students. Yeah,
sure. I mean, there's no UTAG member who is interested in what is going on. we are interested in getting decent conditions of service for our members. And that is the only reason why this strike action, or if you like, withdrawal of teaching and related services, was embarked on. We are not interested in any legal battles. We are not interested in any standoff with any group or any government agency or ministry. We are only interested in fair conditions of service for our members. And so to the extent that government is willing to sit on the table or around the table with UTAC to be able to come up with a roadmap on when this can be achieved, then UTAC certainly would have no problem whatsoever returning to the classrooms. But to the extent that the way forward is unclear for UTAC, then of course you would expect that this would continue to be the case.
Okay, Dr. David Anafo, negotiations have been going on for almost 2 years now. Professor Charles Mafo said, what is stalling a way forward for this whole thing?
Now, so what happened is that negotiations started somewhere in 2018.
Okay.
UTAC got our consultants to prepare our documents for us. These documents were tabled before the relevant agencies, and on several occasions, meetings were organized. But any time UTAC, the negotiations team of UTAC, were invited to a meeting, you get there, and the individuals who have the mandate of government to discuss the issues of importance with us would be absent. Most often, you even get there, you are called to come for a meeting like, say, 2 p.m. You get there, you have to sit till 4 p.m. before the first person, the other party starts to appear. And so that kind of treatment, UTAC endured that kind of treatment for close to 3 years.
Without explanation? With no explanation whatsoever?
I mean, most often, Fair Wages and Salaries would come and tell you that they do not have the mandate to commit government to anything. It is either the ministers, maybe Minister of Finance, Minister of Education, or Minister of Employment who has that mandate. And most often, these actors would not appear, or would not come for the meetings.
Okay.
And this continued for 3 good years. And so UTAC said, enough is enough. We can't continue on this merry-go-round when our members are wallowing in poverty.
Right. Right. We'll get government.
And that is how come we are at where we are now.
We'll get government to respond to this duly. But let's look at how this is affecting students on campus. I'll come back to you, Mr. Banning, to tell us how it's affecting academic work. But our correspondent, Adjoa Tinkrama, is on campus to give us some reactions and to gauge the mood on campus to see what's happening over there. We'll cross over to Adjoa. Adjoa, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Can you tell us where you are and what's happening over there?
So I'm right here in front of the Baum Library on the University of Ghana campus, where students, for want of a better, were loitering around because of the impact of the UTAC strike. Now, it's almost 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, and around this time, if you came...
Hello, Adjoa. All right, we're all right, okay. So we'll get back to Adjoa shortly. But Mr. Banning, this is the situation on campus. Which people are on campus now? Is it the 200s and 300s or 100s and 400s?
Currently, the 100s and 400s.
The 400s are getting ready to...
Certainly, sure.
Yeah. Are they finished with the exams?
No, we were to start the exams a Monday before the strike action took place. So estimatedly, we should have completed school by 22nd of August, looking at the timetable and its duration. So, but currently we've not started any exam. We've not done anything because of the withdrawal of academic activities, including marking and setting of examination questions for us, and that is where we have gotten to now.
And how is this affecting academic
work? This is largely affecting academic work because before the academic year begins, there is an academic calendar that the university runs with. Because of the COVID, things have been compressed such that we would be able to run us through the academic activities within the limited duration that we have, so that the academic calendar can be revised back to normalcy. And due to what is happening currently, it would mean that if level 200s and 300s who were supposed to resume school on the 26th to September would now have to get another date for resumption, which would have to mean that those who are currently in school need a revised examination timetable to facilitate activities of exams. And any student would attest that if you find yourself in a situation like this, it becomes very difficult for you to predict what is ahead of you. If you are studying, you need to study extra harder, because looking at the timelines, you may end up even taking 2 or 3 papers in a day instead of the one with probably a 1 or 2 day grace period ahead of your other paper. And this would affect students psychologically, and it would put so much pressure on students. Already, we are burdened so much because we've compressed the academic calendar of I think 13 weeks teaching and learning to just 6 weeks, and with 3 weeks, 1 revision and 2 weeks exam. And if now we are to face another situation in the examination period where we do not have a grace period to have adequate preparation ahead of the exams, I think it's going to affect us. You may make reference to the fact that now that teaching and learning isn't going on, certainly
it's a silver lining, isn't it?
It's true, but then if you are taking a paper today and the following day you are taking another paper continuously, as a student you may not have the period or enough or ample time for you to run through or revise the syllables ahead of the next paper that you want to write.
Okay. Right, hold on to that thought. Dr. David Anafo, so at this point, I'm going to ask you and Chairman Upon Daniel, if you're still on Zoom with us, what should students do at this point, pending, completion of negotiations and moving forward?
Hello, is this intended for me?
Yes, yes, please. I'm sorry, you, sir.
Yeah, so I mean, we are counting on the key actors to expedite action and, facilitate interactions and negotiations on the issues. And once that is done, I'm sure we'll be able to make some headway. But going forward, our advice to students would be that, they shouldn't take this to mean that the semester has ended and so they can throw away their books and, get back to their usual business. What it means is that they would still have to go to the library, they will still have to read their notes, and they still have to be in exams mood and prepare themselves for the end of semester exams. And so that as soon as the strike is suspended or called off, then we can all revert to our normal business, which is teaching, learning, and other related academic work.
Okay, well, you just said that. Let me read some live social media comments that have come in, and this is from @abnamata_k says, I am wondering why students are still on campus. Just go home and demand that you write the exams online or home. Hashtag the AM Club. They want to write the exams at home. Is this possible?
Yes, it's highly possible, because looking at the duration that we have, a sit-in exams may not be in the best interest of students to be able to catch up with the already spent period. I think an online exams, which would be in a mode of take-home assessment for students, could be of help to the student population.
Let me find out. Dr. Anafo, do you agree with this? Is this an option? Could we look at that?
Well, during the COVID period last year, that was an option. And we are the masters of these games, this game. So in case we have to attend to anything, when the exigencies of the moment call for something of the sort to be done, then certainly that can be done, But as things stand now, we still believe that if government is able to respond to us in a swift manner, we'll be able to return to the classroom and get things done within the shortest possible time without recourse to online exams or take-home assignments or whatever.
Okay, let me read some few more comments that have come in. And this is from Frank Arnold X says, if the president is doing nothing about the Utah case, then schools must be closed. Hashtag the AM Club, hashtag MX24. This is from Jason Pep _Kwame says, like next 2 weeks, we go rep when our final exams, then plead school. We UEW, University of Education, Winneba, students of level 400 there with the tire 2019 student demo 2020 COVID-19 2021 UTAC strike. Like they know won't make we complete school. And this one is from Ryan_AC says it's very bad in UCC because we just started a semester and boom, strike. Some of my friends have not begun some classes yet. We are supposed to vacate in October, and NSS, National Service Secretariat, officially starts in September. Hashtag UTAC, hashtag the AM Club. And one more comment as Kojo Ima 178 says, media, they affect me. Oh. Praying when they come back, no, then the corona too go high. Then Nanado go close school again. Hashtag the AM Club. Anyways, well, so those are some few comments that have come in. Do we still have a reporter on grounds to bring us some? All right. We'll try and, bring you that story later with Adjoa Tinkrama on campus. But that's it for the segment. I would like to thank Clinton Bafo Banning, who is the president of, SRC president of the University of Ghana City Campus, Accra City Campus, and also Dr. David Anafo, who is General Secretary of the University of Energy and Natural Resources, UTAG chapter. Thank you so much for joining us on the conversation. But you can keep your comments coming in on our social media handles at MX24GH. Don't forget to hashtag it with the AM Club. Also, it's Tuesday, so don't forget the hashtag Travel Tuesday. We'll be bringing you some videos from the Eastern region from my co-host Edma or Hima. Stay with us.
Underarms. You don't usually think about them. You protect them from sweat and odor, but that's not enough. What they need is something that takes care of them, so they feel good whatever you put them through. Introducing Dove Antiperspirant. It goes beyond 48-hour protection, giving you long-lasting dryness and soft, smooth underarms. Dove Antiperspirant cares for your underarm skin like never before.
Welcome back, and you're still watching the AM Club showing live on MX24. Do you remember to send in your thoughts and comments on all our social media platforms at MX24GH. So it's time for today's hashtag, which is Travel Tuesday. Hashtag Travel Tuesday. And in this segment, we basically interview travel influencers, tour operators, we give you travel tips, and many more. So today we are going to throw some light on the eastern region of Ghana. So over the weekend, I took a trip with my dear friends, including my producer and my cameraman, to the Bonsu Eco Park at the Eastern Region and the Asemina Waterfalls. I had a lot of difficulties pronouncing that word, but yeah, so we went to the Bonsu Eco Park and the Asemina Waterfalls for an amazing experience with Move Africa. So today I have in the studio Fish.
Yeah.
Yes, Wesley Fish.
Yeah, Fish.
Fish or Wesley Fish? Which one?
Any of them, but I prefer Fish.
Okay, so I have Fish in the studio to talk about the trip, which was amazing, and I really did enjoy myself. However, let's watch how the trip went down. I'm laughing. I'm so excited.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you very much for watching your most authoritative morning show, the AM Club, with myself, Edma and Godwin Namboh. So today for Travel Tuesday, guess what we are doing? We are going to Bonsu Eco Park, presented by Move Africa. We have so much on the line. As you can see, my bus is waiting for me, and as time goes by, I'm going to tell you what's on the lineup and all the activities we're going to be doing today. So, how are you? What's your name?
My name is Nicholas.
Okay, and how are you this morning?
I'm good.
Are you not tired?
No.
It's quite early.
Yeah, but...
So, are you excited for what we have planned today on the Bonsu Eco Park trip?
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm hoping for a lot, so let's see how it goes.
Okay, so what are you most anticipating to do?
The zip lining.
The zip lining, so am I. The zip lining it is. So 1-0 for the kind of work.
So my expectations, I'm hoping to have fun, lots of fun, and meet new people, socialize, and if possibly, get to hook up with someone.
Oh, my expectations? Just to have fun, meet new people, learn some things, get on the zip line.
My expectation on this trip, I'm just trying to release stress and hope, make sure I just have fun.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hello everybody. So we've arrived at the Bonsu Eco Park at the Eastern Region with the MX team for the AM Club. I am so excited. You got to hear what the people in the bus were expecting from this trip, and today we have a line of activities planned out for all of you to watch. The first one is going to be the canopy walk, and I'm so excited. I am not afraid of height. As you can see on my card, I am adventurous. So let's see some of that adventure, and I hope you get to experience some of that adventure as well.
You are experiencing zip lining at Bonsu Eco Park with Move Africa. Please, let's have fun. Let's be happy.
So, our first activity of the morning is zip lining, and we are making our way there right now. I'm so excited. I'm not afraid. Yes, I am afraid of height, but I'll manage this time. Okay, so let's go. It's a long way down. Long way down. So, we are still at the Bunsu Eco Park at the Eastern region, and we are about to do some zip lining. I'm here with Rashida. Hello, Rashida. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. A little nervous.
Okay, so do you have a fear of heights or no?
No fear of heights, but still a little scared.
Okay. Is it your first time zip lining?
No.
Okay, so you're experienced.
Right, but every time it's like new.
All right, then. Well, I wish you the best of luck and do enjoy yourself. Are you nervous?
I am. I'm doing hard guy, but I'm nervous.
Okay, guys, so it's my time to go. At MX24, we are fun, fearless, and factual, and are about to experience the fearless part of it. We are still at Bunso Eco Park at the Eastern region. It's my time to go. So guys, as you can see, it's my turn, and just as I mentioned, at MX24 and on the AM Club, we are fun, fearless, and factual. I'm about to experience the fearless bit of the show right now, and it's my turn for the zip lining. I'm extremely excited and nervous at the same time, so wish me luck. I'm going to be holding the cam, so hopefully you can get an actual great expression on my face, okay?
2, 1, go!
Oh my God! Hey guys, so I just completed my zip lining and I am still shaking. It was an amazing experience. Oh my God. Move Africa, the AM Club. We move, we have fun, fearless and factual. How was the experience? It was great. Did you enjoy yourself? I did. That's amazing. Because you were quite nervous before starting. So what was going through your head when you went back again?
So no, when I started, I was very scared. Yeah. And then I was like, just take the wheels, yeah, and then I just let go. Yeah. And then I'm sure because I'm excited, I got stuck in the middle.
So, our next activity of the day is soft archery. Watch me. Let's do some horse riding, shall we? Hello guys, so we're moving to our next activity of the day, and it is the canopy walk. I am so excited, I can't wait. If you're afraid of heights, well, keep watching and take notes. So we are about to climb up and get on the canopy walk. I'm so excited, I am so nervous, but I'm excited. Watch, we just climbed up and I'm exhausted. Guys, so we are about to go on the canopy walk. As you can see right now, we are inside. It's really not that scary. It's really not that scary. It shakes though, it shakes, but it's not scary. So, let's go. We just arrived at the Asinima waterfall. Let's go and check out what's going on over there. I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed myself watching it. And on the day, Fish, you are the president of Move Africa.
Founder.
Yes.
President is like
It's too high.
Yeah,
okay, so talk about how you put together these experiences.
First of all, everything is from social media.
Okay.
I look at what people are craving or what's somehow trending. And I follow a couple of travel influencers, so I see where they are going to, and then I create an experience around that for people.
Okay, is it always the same experience, or it tends to change as the maybe let's say in August we go to Bonso Eco Park, in September we go to another park, or is it the same park every single time?
So we travel every weekend.
Okay.
And it changes every weekend, but for this particular experience that you were on Saturday, it's something that we do every month for the past 4 months.
Okay.
Because the demand for it is so high, and it's like a lot of activities, and then the price is also so cool. So the demand is high, so we keep bringing it every month.
Okay, so you mentioned the demands being high. Obviously, right now we are still in the middle of a pandemic. How has that affected the tourism industry?
When it started, it was very terrible. I mean, across all sectors.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't traveling due to the restriction, but since it was lifted, traveling within the country has boosted.
Yeah.
Also due to the high cost of traveling outside. You know, when you're traveling outside, the cost of testing and all of that. So people have come to embrace local tourism now. So this year it's been amazing.
Okay, and how has that benefited Move Africa as a tourism operator?
It's been great. One thing too is that people don't know that we started just this year. So if I tell you we started just this year, I'm sure you wouldn't believe it. We started in March, but if you look at what we've done, the places that we go to every weekend, due to the demand from people, it's been amazing. The support has been crazy. People love what we do.
Yeah,
and
I mean, I had so much fun. The trip from Accra to the Eastern region, it was long, but it was fun. The bus experience was amazing, and I think the people on the trip as well. Do you select them, or is who comes?
No,
that goes?
And, you know, before the trip starts, I'm always nervous, and I'm thinking, okay, I've gone through the names, I've looked at their background a bit. I'm like, okay, this one might be boring. So I always come with like a clean mind, expecting nothing much.
Yeah.
But this one, like I was telling them in the bus, like this has been like one of the craziest ones.
Absolutely.
The energy was was
yeah, the energy was crazy,
Yeah,
especially
like,
coming back from the trip. We were all singing or dancing in the bus. It was so much fun. Now the name Move is not Move, it's Move Africa. So where did you get that name from?
I think we all know when people say we move like to anything, but we move as a phrase is like a response to an adventure, or if someone says let's go somewhere, we move. And when you are in a bad situation and you want to cheer yourself up, you just say like we move. So when I was looking for names, I had a list, and although it wasn't the first on the list, I looked through it. It was the one that made a lot of sense, and it resonated with the youth, and our target market is the youth. So
absolutely, because I remember that every single time that we would move from one activity to other one, it was like we move, and it was so much fun. Like the name is very catchy. It was so much fun. Now, in terms of people who'd want to take part in some of the adventures and the trips, talk about price. Talk about where to contact you as well.
Okay, for pricing, because our target market is the youth and also Ghanaians, we try to make everything as low as possible. The experience that we had on Saturday was just 280 cedis. Our stuff are not expensive at all, and you can catch us on social media at Move Africa. The O's are 3. So when you're spelling that, and we are everywhere from LinkedIn, TikTok, Snapchat, everywhere. Yes. Once there is an art before the name, it's Move Africa. But if there's no art, it's Move Space Africa.
Okay, fantastic. Now, in terms of the price, you mentioned that it's just 280
cedis
for the
trip
that we went, and we did the canopy walk. We had zip lining, there was archery as well, horse riding, the waterfall at a cinema, all of that lunch. Drinks, exactly, that's what I was about to mention. So we were provided breakfast, and I chose wachi, of course, because I love my wachi. We were provided lunch and dinner as well, and we had refreshments in between and snacks in between as well. So in terms of putting all of that together, do you have other third parties, companies that you are involved in the organization? For example, catering, drivers, and all of that?
Yeah, but they are all vendors that we just buy from, and we trust them. So whenever there's a trip, we just reach out to them. But they are not sponsors or partners. They're just
vendors out there, Move Africa. Feel free to contact them if you want them to patronize your.
We love that.
So when is the next trip?
This coming Saturday. Like I said, we travel every weekend. So this coming Saturday, we are going to the Volta region, Vume. It's a poultry. It's a village known for poultry. So we are going there to play with clay, see what we can make.
Okay.
I'm sure you can mold a pot or...
Of course,
something.
I can. And I would love to take a part, which I am going to take a part, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen there. So do you have any other partners, or is it just you doing it?
No, I have a team. We are about 5, and we are all young people, so our energy is always amazing.
Okay, and how long did you start this movement?
In March.
You started in March. Oh, yes, you mentioned.
Yeah,
okay, I thought you mentioned the Bonso Eco Park started in March.
No. Bonso Eco Park experience started in May.
In May,
yeah,
okay. But the whole movement actually started in March.
Yeah,
so you're pretty young.
Yeah.
So you're getting to benefit from the aftermath of the pandemic now that people are getting to experience Ghana, and then they can't travel outside and all of that. So you haven't really been affected by COVID.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're now benefiting.
You're
now benefiting from whatever COVID left, or it's still living really and truly, because we're still in the pandemic. But in terms of taking precautions and all of that, I mean, as was shown in the video, we were wearing nose masks, we had hand sanitizers. How do you make sure that people who take part in these trips are actually protected from COVID?
Well, I'm glad you were there yourself to experience this. Whatever I say, if I'm lying, you'll be able to like catch me and all of that. So prior to getting onto the bus, we make sure we sanitize you, we check your temperature. I mean, these are some of the measures that the health ministry has put out there for people to stick by. So we do all of that, and in the bus, we make sure that everyone has a mask on, because we are sitting close to each other and all of that. So yeah, it's very important. And when we are out there, don't be so close to one another.
Yes, fantastic. Okay, then we have some live tweets coming in, and this is from Chrissy Mercy 5. She said, I recently went ziplining and it was so much fun. Hashtag the AM Club, hashtag MX24, hashtag Travel Tuesday. Mensa K3 also said, Eastern region has most of the attractive tourist sites in Ghana. I am proud to be from the Eastern region. Hashtag MX24, hashtag the AM Club. Christiana Ado _Ado also said, I would love to embark on these adventures, but I am scared of heights. Don't be, trust me. We had a young lady, Jessica, I remember, who was so scared of heights. She went up, she didn't even climb the stairs. She was just like, no, I can't do this. She went back, she came back crying, and eventually we all gave her some, morals and boosted her confidence a bit. And she went ahead and she did it. And she was so proud. She started crying because she was so proud.
I felt fulfilled when she finished the zip line. She was still in tears. Like,
exactly.
We always want to give people the chance to experience like their greatest moments in life, like through travel. So when I saw that, I was like, yes, this is, someone was scared, but it's what MOVE stands for. You just shout, we move, and then you do whatever you have to do.
Exactly, because she was so proud of herself as well and her achievements. Anyways, let's continue with the comment. Ada _Shirley said, Edma, you really enjoyed yourself. You should take me along next time. Shirley, send me a DM, okay, at Edma Lauer, and I'll make sure that I take you next time. Now, let's go to the next person. Blessed Girl 55 said, Ghana is a beautiful place to be. The more you travel, the more you appreciate the country. Indeed, that is very true. Hashtag DAM Club. So that was some really, really, really good stuff there, and I absolutely enjoyed myself. I can't wait for Saturday to go to the Volta region. Can you just give me just a little hint? I mean, you did say we're going to do some clay and mold some clay, but what else are we going to be doing?
Okay, so do you know where the longest bridge in Ghana is? Or what bridge it is?
Educate me.
Okay, so that's the Soakope Bridge, also known as the Lower Volta Bridge, about 600 meters.
Wow.
And it's in between Sukwe and Suakope. Suakope is actually my hometown. So when we get there, instead of being in the bus, we'll get down and then walk on it to see how long it feels to walk on Ghana's longest bridge.
That's amazing. I am so excited. I can see Godwin looking at me like... Godwin.
So that's a bridge. That's a bridge in there.
So this is the bridge behind us. Fantastic, fantastic. I can't wait to experience that. And that will be all for the plug. We are going to go on a quick commercial break and we'll be back very shortly.
We move.
So, our next activity of the day is soft archery. Watch me.
Unique, contemporary, engaging. Introducing the ultimate talk show that captures, scrutinizes, and stirs up conversations around relevant content across the globe. We talk to the movers and shakers in the tech, youth entrepreneurship, creative arts industry, and many more. Join me, Kwame A. Opoku, usher you to the realm beyond the headlines, new tech releases, trends, and clicks. It's going to be a fun ride on MS Conversations.
Shut up and bend over, and let your back do the talking over. So back up, back up.
You guys are doing beyond what a regular would do, and I'm attracted more to that. I like people who want to do something different, you know, not the usual TV.
What's up, guys? Your boy Kiddy, aka the Golden Boy, aka Sugar Daddy. Catch me on MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
The news that matters the most is the news that hits closest to home. Politics, business, lifestyle, entertainment, whatever. Once it breaks, we're there.
If it touches you, your family, your community, or your safety, we've got it covered. You need to know what is happening in and around Ghana and on the international scene.
This is MX24 News. Welcome back, and you're still watching hashtag DAM Club, showing live on MX24 with myself, Edma, Ohima, Alawa, and the very handsome Godwin and Namboh. Godwin.
Edma, if you do this, you will not let me go.
Why is your head
you
big?
let me feel some way this morning. Anyways, guys, welcome back, welcome back. You're watching the AM Club, and like she rightly said, the hashtag is AM Club on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, at MX24GH, rather I should say, is our handle on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Make sure you send in your comments. That was a beautiful travel you had. Charlie.
I had so much fun. You missed out.
Man. Move. I'm joining you this Saturday. It has to happen. But moving on the show, it's time for the plug, and I'm excited to have this beautiful young woman who's joined us in the studio. She has an amazing story to tell. Now, she's a TV and radio presenter, sometimes an actress. I miss our days on set. We used to, ask a few things. She's also the founder of the Sincerely V Foundation, helping young women employ marketable skills. The aim of Sincerely V Foundation is to aid young girls to gain further education or a marketable skill. Let me be sure of that. The foundation has also grown to help new mothers or mothers to be as the helping hand, guiding them and showing them they are not alone. You think we are done, but in addition to all this, she's been selected several times as an ambassador with WaterAid Ghana, and is often selected by the UN in Ghana as a representative. In studio, we have the trailblazing, beautiful woman,
Thank you.
I won't say new mother because
old mother
but
now.
Mother. Vanessa Jan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're absolutely welcome.
Thank
Now,
you.
over the weekend, you shared your story with the world, and it has to do with COVID-19, something we're all grappling with as it stands. You said that you've been vaccinated.
Yes.
You know, and yet, you know what? I'm going to allow you to tell your story. So tell us.
Okay, so yes, I am fully vaccinated. About 2 weeks ago, I started having like allergies. So runny nose, watery eye, but I'm thinking change of weather, it's kind of cold, and I don't get sick. So I'm like, okay, it's the weather. So I didn't think anything of it, didn't take anything, just kept taking my regular vitamins as I always do. And then it was on a Friday or Saturday, I woke up a little bit tired and I couldn't smell anything. Like I woke up, the candles in I couldn't smell anything. But I'm still thinking, stuffy nose, allergies, not a big deal. Let me keep it moving. And the following Monday, I was like, I still can't smell anything. Let me message a doctor friend of mine. So I was like, this is the symptoms I'm having. What do you think? He's like, the loss of sense of smell, go get checked.
Exactly.
So I went the next day because it was quite late. Got my results back within 2 hours and it was positive. And I'm thinking, oh God. So I didn't take my son to school that day just in case.
Yeah.
So I get home, I take my nanny, my son, they go and get tested. They're negative. So I'm like, great. And that's when I started isolation. I was in my room. Luckily for me, not luckily, but it was at the latter days that I tested positive. So what was it, 4 days after testing positive, I got retested and I was negative.
Okay.
So I had it for some time without knowing because I didn't have the symptoms, so I didn't check early. And also they said when you're fully vaccinated, it's a short amount of time that the virus stays in your system. Yeah, so then I went back and got retested because I was just like, how am I going to be in this room? It's even the 4 days, especially because of my son. He's used to be, the first night he cried behind my door. And I was just devastated. Like, how am I going to go through this long process? But yeah, during the isolation period, I took zinc, drank vitamin C. I made sure I was eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, because you have to make sure like you're eating to still have that energy. But it was weird. And then weirdly, the day I tested positive, I got my sense of smell back. It was just like on that same day.
What about your taste? Did you lose your taste?
Oh no, I didn't lose my taste.
It was just the sense of smell.
Just the sense of smell, yeah.
But then you obviously shared your story with us on your social media platform. What prompted you to do that?
You know, if you see my Twitter account, when it comes to COVID, I'm always, this is what should be done. Why is this being done? I'm retweeting doctors. I've always found my own way to educate my followers. I didn't think it would trend. I literally didn't think it would trend. Even yesterday, people were calling me, are you okay? I just heard your story. I'm like, I am very okay, you know. But it's just to educate those, especially those who are not vaccinated. You know, not to pressure them, because to each his own, but to know that I did have some symptoms. It could have been worse if maybe I wasn't vaccinated. And to like, get out there, get vaccinated, wear our
But then
mask.
some people will still argue and say that
I got it.
point? Exactly, what's the point to get vaccinated? Because you still get the virus, but your body just fights it better.
Yeah, and
so what's the point?
The point is that you won't get those bad symptoms. You won't like maybe go end up in the hospital. The symptoms will be lessened, you know. And me, if I had I lost my sense of smell. Maybe if I hadn't been vaccinated, it would have been worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that's what I wanted to ask you. If you think that the vaccination in any way helped you?
I'm thinking it did. Even the amount of time that I had the virus was really cut down when we calculated, like my doctor calculated, the symptoms. I probably would have been I would have been asymptomatic if I didn't have I wouldn't have known. Because I have family members who have had COVID. My mom got it when she came to Ghana. I've had cousins, you know. Luckily, we've all not had it severely, just like 1 or 2 did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're also very outspoken about women and gender equality. So where did that passion come from?
It's just always been.
Okay, it's like, always been there.
It's always been. And it's not like men are bad.
Yeah, of course not.
But, you know, women, we're actually, ahead, above. But it's just always been in me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so far, what have you done to create awareness about women and gender equality?
Well, I worked with the UN at one point, but I think for me, it's supporting women in every way I can.
Okay.
Under my foundation, I have the Post-Pregnancy Bougie Express, which is focused, the Post-Pregnancy Bougie Express.
Interesting.
So it's all about celebrating moms.
Yes.
It's all about supporting them. Paying their discharge bills at the hospitals, encouraging them to be the best women they can be, educating them on the importance of postnatal care, and just being fabulous, and not thinking that because you're a mom, your life is over. You know, that's when your life really begins,
Yes,
and you
absolutely.
should really feel it and know it.
Do you think that it's really important to create that kind of awareness in this part of the world, being Ghana? Because it comes, pregnancy and being a mother comes with a lot of responsibilities.
Yes.
And some women would literally stop their careers just to be at home and just look after the children.
Right.
So what are you advocating for? For them to still organize themselves, still be mothers and career women, or just, you know, be a mother and be whatever kind of mother you want to be?
Literally be the mom you want to be, but know that you can have it all. You know, if you want to still have your career, you can have your career. You can be the best mom, you can be married, you can be a single mom, you can be a divorced, whatever it is, but just embrace it for yourself.
Okay.
I just want to sit here to admire the women empowerment that is going on over here, but it's very interesting. I don't want to go back to the COVID thing. If you know what, maybe I should. Now, I've always been passionate about this COVID thing, and I have lots of questions in mind. I wish we had a doctor in the studio who help us, you know, answer some questions on that. But the whole idea of vaccination, I want to believe, as we've been told, is to boost our system, our immune system, to help fight the virus better. And I'm wondering, so if people are against vaccines and think that there are other, you know, products or things out there that can help fight or help boost the immune system to fight the virus, shouldn't we be listening to them rather than pushing entirely for vaccination?
That's why I always say to each his own. Whatever you think is best. But you know what also prompted me to tweet? When I went to get tested, the amount of money I spent, I thought to myself, okay, honestly, we have to not pretend about privilege, having the privilege to do certain things. But how many people have that privilege to just get up, get everyone tested, you know, even getting a doctor on call? And I was also disappointed because, you know, Ghana Health Service, they're supposed to call you. They're supposed to start contact tracing. They're supposed to do all of this, and nothing was done.
You didn't get a call?
I didn't get a call. I did my own contact tracing, like, okay, I saw this person, let me inform them. You know, nothing. And I had a doctor on call 24/7. He would check up. Are you okay, V? Have you eaten? Are you relaxing? Are you resting? You know, but it's a small amount that have that privilege, you know?
That's true.
So then I thought, like, what about those that don't?
You mentioned the amount.
Ooh!
How much you spend on getting yourself tested, your son tested, your nanny?
Some people say, oh, but I, for myself, was 500 CDs because I wanted it back in 2 to 4 hours. My nannies and my sons were 250 each, so 1,000.
Wow.
And then obviously I got retested, but that one I did the 250 because I was like, I'm not stressing.
Of course.
And then home visit from the doctor was 300 CDs. You know, he came to just make sure I was good. It's costly.
It's very, very costly. And the question here is, can the average Ghanaian afford all of that? You know, so it's like, if I have COVID or I'm showing symptoms of COVID-19, I might as well, you know, put together some lemon, oranges.
Which I must say works to an extent.
It's not that bad.
It's
not that bad, actually.
And when you go to the sauna, that's what they do to you. They put you in that thing to, you know.
To breathe it in.
And I have people who, you know, have evidence of having used these products, like you're saying, the neem tree, the lemons and honey and all that, and they've been fine. But we don't seem to promote that because we seem to think that is more traditional.
But I also think they probably have minor symptoms. Not the critical.
Not the severe.
Not the severe.
That one, you definitely have to go to the hospital to check it out. I mean, there's no way if you have the severe symptoms, you're going to literally be staying at home. You definitely go to the hospital. However, at least naturally, to boost your immune system, my mom, I remember when COVID really broke out, out and there was a lockdown, my mom sent me a whole list of things I can put together and then be drinking it. She was like, put pineapple with the skin,
boil it.
Yeah, boil it. You know, put some ginger in it, put some garlic, put lemon, put some leaf thing that I can't even pronounce it because it's in tree. And I was like, wow. But I actually did it. I did it, and I would take it every single morning, and when I get home from work, I'll also take it, because obviously when you're in the media space, I mean, you meet a lot of people, you have to go out for interviews and all of that. So I did take it, and I was fine. By God's grace, I've never had COVID before. By God's grace.
My mom sent me bottles of whatever you're talking about. Mixture of pineapple, lychee, lemon, some bitter stuff, but very interesting. But looking at the cases on the Ghana Health Service website, let's just update our viewers. And we have 6,004 active cases in Ghana as it stands, and 111,232 confirmed cases. I remember when we had just one case last year, and late March.
We were in panic mode.
Yes, everybody was panicking, but now we have more cases and everybody's relaxed. Everybody's like, I mean, we're living with it, so and it's working for us. So why not just like continue to live as normal human beings and go back to our daily activities? But now let's talk about your work as a philanthropist.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you.
You've done so much. So talk to us how it started, when it started, and how it's going.
So the Sincerely Be Foundation, I started many, many years ago. But when it comes to the maternal health sector was when I got pregnant. The whole thing again of being able to go to the hospital, getting a private care. I just started to think about those who don't have that. And there was still some holes that I was like, need to be filled. So I didn't give birth here. I did 7 months here, and I gave birth in New York. So while I was in New York, I started reaching out to like mommy friends and hospitals, and I connected with Ridge Hospital in 2017. And while in New York, I started planning this whole event. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I just knew I wanted to educate moms and give back. And it turned out to be an amazing event. This was December 2017. So I had a team of nurses, regular moms, educating these women who were surprised that people were even coming to speak to them. Some of them had no clue about the basic things, like the difference between the daily pill and the after pill. You know, like basic things that I'm like, it can help you, you know? And we also gave back diapers, wipes, mommy necessities. And then it just became a bi-yearly event. So twice a year, we would choose a hospital. I think Ridge, we were there for like 3
I can see some images if you could help us.
This was that was the first event with Jifa Gray. This was like the third event, also at Ridge. They were my babies for some time, and then I decided to step out. We threw the first ever mass baby shower for over 200 moms at Achimota Hospital.
That is amazing.
You just will splash it again.
Yeah, did you see? Yeah, it did come up. Yeah, we set it up.
Is that it?
No, this was the 5th event.
Okay.
Wow,
yeah.
we've had a number of events.
I know. I was just about to ask. So how many events?
This was Kolebu. We've had 7 events, but when it comes to our discharging of mothers, it's year round. So like every few days, there's a mom or moms that we are able to discharge. In April, we discharged. It was over like 60,000 Ghana cedis from various hospitals, Obojo Polyclinic, Ridge, and Kolebu. Yeah, and then recently I was able to raise funds again for Kolebu.
How do you raise funds?
How? It's a struggle. It's funny, in the beginning I was literally using my own money or family would help. Now Twitter has been amazing. When the likes of Bridget Otu, Lydia Forson, they retweet. And they've even donated. And Caroline Sampson. When it comes to the media space, those who have really supported, those 3 women have been like major.
This has been very fulfilling for you.
I know.
Yeah, this was the baby shower.
It's the power of, this is the one.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's beautiful.
The power of social media these days is absolutely incredible, and I just love it. And well done. Thank you. Vanessa, well done for all your achievement and what you are yet to achieve, because it's absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
So make sure you join the Sincerely V Foundation.
Yes.
To help
support,
these mothers.
support,
Yeah, support Sincerely V. How do people get in touch with you?
So we have a website, sincerelyvfoundation.org. Also my social media. I respond to every single message, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Snap. I'm there.
How do you do that with managing a child?
I know people are like, how? I think even he sometimes is like, "Mommy, are you on Instagram?" But he's in school full time now.
Yeah.
He recently went back. When school opened in February, I didn't put him back, so he just went back. Okay. But so now I'm more flexible again.
Okay. Do whatever you can do. Well, thank you so much.
I have a gift for you guys. So,
I know people just about to wrap up. Like, thank you so much for coming.
A lot of people know me, TV presenter, but I also am the head of business communications for a wine brand. And the wine is amazing. So of course I had to bring it for both of you, because you guys, this is just the beginning, and it's just gonna get more massive.
Absolutely.
And for me, when I'm celebrating, I celebrate with wine.
Yay!
All the time. So for you, I brought the rosé.
Thank you so much. Oh, I love the bottle. Ooh.
And for you, I brought the Chardonnay.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Vanessa.
So
thank you
from
so much,
the
Vanessa.
family.
Yes.
You guys sip,
really
sip,
lovely.
sip. You're gonna, and trust me, you're going to
enjoy it.
Like, be obsessed with it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Vanessa.
And good luck, good luck, good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're officially a member of the AM Club.
Your handle, what's your handle?
At Vanessa_Jan everywhere. At Vanessa_GYAN.
There you have it. There you have it. The name is on the screen.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you guys for having me.
It's been amazing having you. Thank you so much. Well, Edma?
We're done with the plug, and so we're going to go on a quick commercial break, and we'll be back very shortly.
Unique, contemporary, engaging. Introducing the ultimate talk show that captures, scrutinizes, and stirs up conversations around relevant content across the globe. We talk to the movers and shakers in the tech, youth entrepreneurship, creative arts industry, and many more. Join me, Kwame A. Opoku, usher you to the realm beyond the headlines, new tech releases, trends, and clicks. It's going to be a fun ride on MS Conversations.
And you've been watching the AM Club Tuesday edition. It's been exciting. Thank you for having us in your homes, your offices, on your phones. Remember, our hashtag is always the AM Club, or hashtag AM Club, whichever way is fine. It does it. MX24. Also remember the hashtag is MX24. It's been an exciting show, Vanessa.
I loved it.
Tuesday edition.
Yes, Travel Tuesday. Did you enjoy my zip lining?
My favorite part was your traveling.
Thank you.
I mean, I enjoyed Vanessa's conversation
Yes.
as well. It was very insightful and very.
You missed out. Hopefully, next time you come with me.
I have to go with you.
Yeah.
I have to go with you.
And the surprise.
Yes,
Thank you so much,
yes,
Vanessa. We absolutely appreciate you for this. Thank you so much.
Is it okay to drink on a Tuesday? Can I drink on a Tuesday?
No, you can't.
Why? When are we
Oh,
going
the
to
way
drink
you
it?
said why. Oh, no, sorry. You can. It was like a baby, like, why? Mommy, why? No, you can.
Let's thank the guys who came on the show
yes,
today.
Absolutely.
We'll start off with a conversation with the UTAG guys. Thank you to Dr. David Anafo. He is the General Secretary of UTAG, University of Energy and Natural Resources. It was good having you via Zoom to have the conversation. We'd also like to say thank you to Clinton Bafo Banning. His name is just beautiful. Clinton Bafo Banning. He's the SRC president of the University of Ghana, Accra City Campus. Also, Ajatin Krama, correspondent from Legon Campus earlier today. And then your guys.
We also want to say a very big thank you to Fish Wesley from the Move Africa, tourist, and we had so much fun when we went to the Eastern region. Thank you so much, Fish, for everything and for also coming in today. Last but not least, did you say Vanessa?
No, I didn't say Vanessa.
Oh,
so
okay.
Vanessa is the last person we had.
Okay, so do you remember our social media handles? My one is at Edma Lauer. At Edma Lauer on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Facebook.
And mine is at Godwin Namboh, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. At Godwin Namboh. It's been exciting. Thank you for having us. We'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday edition. It's Fashion Wednesday. Wednesday. So tomorrow we're talking fashion?
Yes, absolutely.
Woo-hoo! I can't wait to
stay
see
tuned
what we have.
And have a wonderful, wonderful day.